guys. So for a while, I've been hearing about this ESBC boxing game, right? I'm a gamer myself. And like most of us, we've been waiting for a fight night game, a boxing game for over 10 years now, right? It's been like over 10 years since a boxing game came out for boxing fans. But this ESBC game is looking legit. And they got a new update of some new information about the game. We're going to be talking about this game a lot on the channel. And once it drops, we're going to be doing tournaments and stuff like that. We're going to get some stuff cracking once this game releases. But it's looking good. We're going to check it out, the new update trailer. And this is for the boxing fans, man. We've been waiting for something like this for a while. Let's check it out.
Right, we're opening up with this modern classic matchup between Tyson Fury
the Bronze
and
Bomber
Wilder,
and Tyson Fury.
who you're seeing in the ring together in ESBC for
the
the
visuals,
very first time.
It looks phenomenal.
Here you can see we've got a variety of camera angles in the works.
Look how the Fury's moving.
Wide angle view that shows all
That's
the
what he
action
does
for those
too.
of you who want to see as much as possible.
Boom, boom, look at that bomb squad.
There's a close-up view.
Go get that
really
victory on you.
those toe-to-toe
Hey, this is gonna be
and
nice.
beautiful game visuals.
This is gonna be nice,
We've
guys.
even got a cinematic camera that gives you a number of perspectives to view what's happening inside the ring. We'll continue to experiment and add more cameras to offer a variety of ways.
This is some top-notch shit right here, man. Inside fighting.
When it comes to authentic
got the old
boxing,
school look.
another area we wanted to give attention to is fighting on the inside. As boxing fans, we appreciate those moments where
Joe
fighters
Louis,
are right on top of
Rocky
each other,
Marciano,
looking for that opportunity to throw a shot that will connect at just the right time. It's still a work in progress, but here's a glimpse of our first pass at fighting on the inside.
So they go actually have inside fighting.
Stances as they get into close range combat.
They go actually have inside fighting on this game.
Short hooks and uppercuts
Still work in progress, they said, but it's going to be a unique feature for the fighters that has to get it inside. This game gonna be nice. I honestly can't wait for it. It's been something that I've been looking forward to for quite some time.
Hold on a second, Will. Get out of here. If it's a fighter announcement, I'm in charge, ladies and gentlemen, of making that announcement. Introducing to you, for the first time ever,
who they about to announce?
Boxing Club from the Steel City himself, the home of Steel City Interactive. He is the former welterweight champion of the world. Welcome.
Steel City, what? Gary, Indiana? Kell Brook. He has a fight later on today against Amir Khan.
And there's the bell for round two. Well, we've just
How about this fantasy matchup between the Cobra and Sweet Hands?
Let's see how Kell
We're
looks.
showing Carl Froch and Caleb Plant in ESBC for the first time as we talk through.
How they gonna
this
show
next section.
Carl Froch and Caleb Plant after introducing us Kell Brook? Hey, but this is nice though. You know, they show you they got some of everybody in this game.
And the same is
Caleb Plant, Carl Froch. I mean, you name them, they're in this game.
On an opponent's face, so a glancing blow will have a reduced chance to cause serious damage, where that big shot to the temple might just be enough to bring the fight to a close. If you want to have a great boxing game, the punches have to both look and
I
feel
cannot
right.
wait
That's
to play
something
this.
we believe, and that's something we hear often from you as well. That's why we'll work on and polish punches until we're satisfied they meet our standards.
Ooh, putting the major hands on
In a
them.
previous update, we showed
Oh
off our
man, y'all gonna be getting y'all
36
head bust. I'm telling you.
After consultation with world champion boxers,
We getting it on.
and improvement
There's gonna be
to our
some
punch
nasty
mechanics,
online
we now
tournaments
have
with
more
this
than
one.
60
Believe that.
individual punches. We've put
Ooh, look at the
significant
Bronze
effort
Bomber.
into
Oh man, that's
traditional
so
capture
dope.
to help get us there, and this will continue to be an area of focus.
Ooh,
of
get
the
him.
government.
Get him,
Power
Wilder.
punches
Get
are
him.
now available for
Yeah.
every single punch. Power jabs, straights,
Hey.
hooks, and uppercuts. It's all there. Want to throw that power jab to slow an advancing opponent? Now you can. Maybe you'd like to set up a trap to land that big right hand to end the fight. It's up to you when to put a little something extra on your punches. Just make sure you don't get carried away so you still have some energy in those championship rounds. We've talked a lot about the process of scanning fighters and how that helps us create lifelike visuals. And that's true. But we don't only rely on scans. Our team has worked out the finer details when it comes to visual.
They got Wilder
fidelity.
working Fury on
You
this
can see
game though.
individual muscles flexing when punches are thrown.
But the
There's
slipping
real-time
aspect is
body
nice.
and facial deformation when impactful punches land. We believe these are difference makers when it comes to creating an immersive boxing experience, and it's important to us to take the time to touch on these areas.
Hey,
Now it's time to hop in and answer a few of your questions about ESBC. Josh asks, how does the judging system work? Well,
Wow.
we're not ready for a deep dive on judging.
I'm impressed.
But I
Very
can tell
impressed
you
from what
that
I just saw.
variety comes at the end of fights. There are multiple judges.
They asking how the
They may
judging
not see
system.
you fight the same way, so you'll have to be thoughtful about your
Multiple
game plan,
judges.
so you don't end up in a draw or on the wrong end of one of those majority decisions.
So you gotta have a legit game plan.
Shy760 asks, will we be able to change the button layout? So the controls we showed in the last dev walkthrough are our current
I don't really care about changing the
We are
button
pretty happy
layout.
with them, but we're actively testing alternate control options. We aren't 100% locked in on anything, and we'll continue to test options and read feedback when it comes to what you're saying about controls.
Agalos P has a question about DLC. Well, Agalos,
DLC.
it's not time yet to talk about DLC plans. However, we do want to touch on the roster and some of the speculation we've seen. We've signed a lot of fighters and have made several roster announcements over
The greatest
last
fight roster in
and
video
we've
game
signed fighters
history.
We've yet to reveal.
Over
Some of you
200
have been
featured
following our
fighters.
announcements and have said things like, there's no way all these
It's gonna take
fighters
you
will be in
20 minutes just to scroll through all the
And
fighters.
if you've shared a comment like that,
Sugar Ray Leonard. I mean, they got everybody. Julio Cesar Sr.,
launch,
Canelo
it's also
Alvarez.
part of our DLC rollout.
I mean, shit.
Most boxers
They got a
are
who's who.
launching
Terrence
DLC
Crawford,
deals.
Vasily
There will also
Lomachenko,
be
the
some
women's
DLC.
division, Katie Taylor, Clarissa
So,
Shields,
what can we tell you right now
Stars of the
about
Future,
DLC?
Edgar Berlanga, Virgil Ortiz. I mean, what the fuck, Hunter Ben?
Roster of licensed
Hey.
fighters ever in a boxing game. In
Hey,
order to totally lock down our roster,
they got the actual
we have
fight.
to get fighter scans into our development pipeline and approved, working around boxers' busy schedules to do so. All of this, of course, has been challenging during the
Look at the Bronze Bomber.
COVID landscape.
That's
That
right.
means today we don't have a finalized
That's right.
list of boxers who will make the released roster. Now, we know a top priority for many of you is making sure some of the best fighters in the sport are in ESBC on day one when you purchase the game. So you'll see Canelo,
That's right.
Ali, Fury, Wilder, Terrence Crawford, Joe Frazier, Roy Jones, Lomachenko, Clarissa Shields, Katie Taylor, and more the very first time you play. We will continue to
Come
share
on.
more of our finalized roster
Come on.
as we get closer and lock in those names. But we want to make sure you understand our philosophy around the roster and where we're at right now.
Before we go,
Wow.
we want to thank you for your continued support and believe in us as we work to bring boxing back to games.
Hey, you guys, this is gonna be something nice right here. I think even if you're not a gamer per se, I think if you're a boxing fan,
And at ESPN,
I think you will be satisfied with this. These guys are putting in some serious work to make this probably the most authentic boxing experience as far as gaming that we probably ever seen. I mean, I've been playing boxing games my whole life. From Knockout Kings to George Foreman's KO boxing to Evander Holyfield real boxing, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, the greatest heavyweights. I mean, I played all those boxing games growing up as a kid, all the way up until Fight Night, the last one we got. And we haven't got none since, but I'm definitely looking forward to this. I'm assuming it's coming out later on this year. They've been working on it for about a good 3 years now. It's looking really good, you guys. I'm excited. We're going to have some, set up some tournaments and things like that online. Start busting you dudes' heads, man. Maybe, you know, play for a little dough or something. I don't know. We're going to see, man. This is going to be good. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to play it. Really good news for boxing fans, man. We've been waiting for something like this for a while, and we deserve it. But yeah, man, hope you guys like the video. Hope you guys like the game. I mean, shit, I'm going to be down with it. I'm already in. All in. They already got my money. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.